Hello and welcome to part 2 of building a Second Empire manor using Planet Coaster. And first I should actually start out by saying that this building isn't really entirely Second Empire. If you hadn't noticed that already, you might notice that soon. The roofs are not in a Mansard style. Basically, oh, you can also notice a bug that was going on there. That was a bit weird when that happened. Anyway, I digress. So yes, this building's more of a fusion between, well, I was just going on Wikipedia and looking up lots of different styles that sort of reflect it. And my closest interpretation of this building came to sort of a fusion of Palladian style in terms of the shape of the building. The neoclassical elements are there because of the columns, the Greek revival, looking columns are there, so a bit of neoclassical. The Second Empire in terms of the tower and the mansard roof in the tower, that is very much Second Empire, and I don't know why I called the whole building Second Empire. Maybe because the tower is the defining feature, and that of itself is Second Empire. Who knows, maybe I go back and I put mansard roofs on the whole building, and then it will definitely be Second Empire, but I'm not entirely sure with that. I think it will take too long, plus most people won't see that part of the roof. What else? It's also, the shape of the building really reminds me of the Queen Anne style. Pretty much the over-imposing, centered, triangular roof centered to a huge building kind of thing is very much reflective of Queen Anne. And what else can I say? Yeah, Victorian. There's a huge Victorian influence there, and you can't deny that, really. So basically, this building is supposed to represent sort of grandiosity when you're coming into the park. It's supposed to say to the viewer that this park is expensive and you shall expect to get a lot of good rides, and we keep our rides up to date, and we don't let anyone die on our property. We take them off the property before they die, and this and that Disney does, basically. These kind of things. And I really like the ability to place plants wherever I want now. I can pretty much fill in any shape that I can't build with the building tool, as you can see here, and I really love the ivy now because it works so much better. I was still using seaweed for some reason, but when I realized the ivy looked fantastic to sort of integrate it into the walls, I went with that. What else can I say? Well, I still haven't finished this building. I should really get on and play more Planet Coaster, but I want to make sure what I build in this game is really, really worth watching and really decent. And I'm moving on to roller coasters, and I have to say I am not particularly great with roller coasters, and I want to make my roller coasters as good as I can. If you have any suggestions on what kind of roller coasters you would like to see, please leave me a comment and let me know, and a little explanation as to why you like them. That would help me to know as to what the target of the roller coaster is doing. Like, what's the point of the roller coaster? Is it for looping? Is it for heights? Is it for this, that? And that's how I try to work with my rides in this game. I am building a really freaking huge hypercoaster that will be the star of the park and will go through many different buildings and go through many different areas. I want to make it a sort of not cloverleaf shape, but in a way that it goes around each area, and when it's disruptive to the scenery of the area, it goes underground and this and that. So basically I have to work out how to make it exciting and how to put it. Which isn't too difficult or challenging. It's just that it's a daunting process and I don't want to rush it, so I'm coming on to that in good time, and I don't want to rush these videos anymore. I want to keep this channel as entertaining as I can, and it's very difficult to think of things all the time that are worth watching for everyone. Of course, if you have any suggestions or anything at all, I'm always welcome to them, because some of my techniques are a bit old. Like, I'm building a mansard roof here now, as you can see, but I know there are probably millions of other ways you can approach this, and I've been watching other people's builds, and I'm going to approach it in some of the ways that I have seen, particularly the use of a different object to make smaller and better shaped mansard roofs, because to me mansard roofs are very, very important, because I have a huge boner for Second Empire architecture. Don't ask me why, I just like it a lot. So I think I have gone on for long enough. Wow, 4 minutes. I am really, really talking forever, aren't I? God. So I'll leave it there, and I will see you in part 3, which I think will be the last part, because there's not a lot to go with this build anymore. It's pretty much just the roofs, and then covering up with landscaping, maybe putting in a fake restaurant, you know, with tables and chairs, and thinking about what come next. Oh, and I'm working on a drawing, which is a very crappy drawing. It's not supposed to be a work of art, but it gives you an idea of what I've planned so far for this park, and that will come in due time. I'm not gonna release that until I'm happy to show it. So I will see you then, and I hope you enjoy the rest of part 2. Bye for now. Oh, hey there, viewers. Thanks for watching. Click on the boxes for more Planet Coaster videos and subscribe if you want. And I don't know what else to say. I mean, I have Twitter, but whatever. And I have other stuff you can look at. Just look at my channel. Bye. Bye.